Alright guys, what's up? Scott Martin here. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, I'm here at my favorite place in the world, Lake Okeechobee, and fishing with my new favorite bait, the NUKE punch. This little dude right here has lately, and I know you've been watching me on my seeing us catch all these big fish on this thing. It's really a producer. And I'm going to kind of roll through, kind of what, when, where, and how I like to fish this NUKE punch. You know, it's a very versatile bait, but obviously we designed it to flip in the mats. And the main reason is it's a little bit thicker. If you look at the bait here, it's a lot wider profile, kind of cylinder in a way. It matches up really well with a big heavy weight, and it's got the patented flange here on the back, kind of like the Bandito does. So a lot of action, but not a crazy amount. It's kind of that perfect in between, right? It's a little finessey, but yet it still has a lot of action. This color right here, Okeechobee crawl, right? Can't get any better than that. I love that color here on the lake. But let me show you how I rig it up. You know, pitching here in Okeechobee, there's so many different degrees of it, right? Pitching and flipping, punching. You know, there's big giant mats, there's little tiny mats, there's hydrilla mats, there's hyacinth mats, there's grass, just tangled up grass mats. But here behind us, we've got some small little isolated patches of hyacinths and dollar mats. And I love flipping those. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rig this thing up just standard Texas rig with a 4/0. I like a 4/0 hook, nothing too big. I like a heavy wire hook. 4/0, just rig it right up the middle. Straight braid, of course. This is 65-pound braid. Rig it right there in the middle. Now this is one of the few times that I'm not gonna expose that hook. That's a real important tip, because flipping, it's all about efficiency. You wanna be as efficient as possible. You wanna make as many flips as possible without having to readjust your bait. So I don't want the hook popping through. I want it way up in there. I've got braid, I got a big heavy rod. It's gonna pop through itself, no problem. Right now with these lighter mats here behind us, I'm just going with a little ounce. Okay, got the bobber stops rigged up on there. Very streamlined and slick. Pretty simple little deal right there. And the other thing is the rod. This is one of the few times that you have to have a stiff rod. This is a 7/6 heavy action rod. You know, it's what you need to have to get these fish out of the mats. You can't go flipping with like a 7-foot rod. I mean, you could do it. You're just not going to land that many fish. So you have to have the right equipment. I like a high-speed reel as well. This is an 8-to-1 reel, heavy-duty rod, 7/6 heavy. Again, 65-pound braid. That is pretty much your standard setup, and you don't have to deviate far from that. And a lot of people wonder, like, you know, should you use braid all the time or should you use fluorocarbon? Look, and when you're flipping in that grass, guys, those fish aren't seeing that line. You can get away with braid pretty much all the time. I don't really have to ever go to a fluorocarbon unless it was super pressured area and you're in a tournament and you're like, this is where I'm gonna fish and there's a lot of boats around. You can kind of switch it up a little bit, maybe go to like a 25-pound fluorocarbon and get a few extra bites. But again, that's my main setup. So now let's jump up here, flip a few of these mats, see if we can't catch one. Got it. Oh, I love that when it goes, oh, dude, look at this. Look, he's in the mat. You can't even get him out of that stuff. There he comes. Come on out of there, dude. Yeah. Woo. That's awesome. That's awesome. There we go, boys. It took a little bit to catch one. I had to fish quite a few mats, but that's how you do it right there. NUKE punch in the face. So anyways, try that bait, guys. I'm telling you, punching mats, flipping grass, it's a fish catcher. Thanks for watching. Sweet.